Hi everybody, my name is Katie and I am the Notary Relations Director for BlueNotary. And today what I wanted to go over is how to research your industry that you want to break into when you have someone from that industry in front of you. Usually what I have found when I am getting in front of someone that is in an industry that I am interested in marketing to, so let's say it is a lawyer, these are the questions that I would ask. So the first one is what types of pain points they have when getting things notarized. So if it is dealing with shipping companies, getting signers to actually notarize the documents, getting someone to actually come into the office. I had one where there was a personal injury lawyer that had many clients who were mobilely challenged. They had just sometimes gotten hit by a car, so they couldn't come into the office. So those are ways to position yourself within an industry that you want to get into by asking those types of questions of someone that is very much aware of what pain points they have. So it's nice to ask the industry leader or the business owner that is in front of you, so that way you can market towards other business leaders or decision makers that you want to get in front of. So I asked them what types of pain points they have when getting documents notarized. So it could be perfect. They are inundated with paperwork and documents and they just do not have the time. An argument that I would make for those types of industries is that I basically take that off of their plate. All I need is the signer's information and the document, and then I take care of it, and then at the end all they get is a notarized document. Finding out those types of pain points are very helpful to me to be able to market towards that industry. The other question that I ask is what types of documents they normally get notarized. So there are different types of specific notarizations for different industries that I want to be able to use in SEO, but then also when I do my marketing materials. So if I am going towards a insurance adjuster or a public adjuster, I'm going to make sure that my documents that are going out to them, whether it be email or when I'm calling them and saying that they need a proof of loss. So I've had a public adjuster and an insurance adjuster let me know that when they are processing claims, usually they need a proof of loss, which if you aren't sure what those are, I do have an Untapped Markets about public adjuster that goes a little bit more into detail about that. But when you are going through and doing that marketing, you want to make sure that you are hitting those keywords. So if someone is scrolling through a bunch of different emails, they see proof of loss and they pick it out and they're going to read that. So it's a way to grab their attention and then keep it with all of the information that you are saying. So the third thing that I usually ask is that if they have different types of conferences or things that a bunch of them get together for. So whether it be, I know the Bar Association in most areas usually have some sort of continuing education. Sometimes they have mixers, sometimes they have conferences. So I usually ask for the industry leader in front of me or the business owner in front of me to invite me to those things, as long as it's something that's open to the public, or just at least let me know that they're out there so that way I can get signed up and possibly join that organization if it seems logical to me. So that is a way to get in front of the different decision makers in that industry that I want to get in front of. It's a lot easier for me to be able to get into that industry if there's already someone that is like, oh, have you met Katie? She's a remote notary and I use her for all of my personal injury for when they're in the hospital. That's an easy way for me to get my foot in the door. So it's just kind of something to think about. And then also I always ask them, how can I market towards people within your industry? What's the best way that you think? And then they'll tell you, they'll say, they're too busy to look at emails, you have to call them. They're too busy to answer the phone, you're gonna have to go there. Or you're gonna have to go to these networking events or these conferences or host something. So it's just getting in front of these people and asking the questions that are important for me to be able to continue my business and build my base. I just wanted to have this conversation so that way you guys can start thinking about that too, which hopefully you are, because I really think that knowing the market that you are marketing to is helpful. So if you find this helpful, feel free to subscribe. We also have a Facebook page that has some information, tools, tips, tricks, collaboration. We post job leads every once in a while, and it's just a really nice place to connect. And then we also have our courses that go into how to break into different industries. We do have our learning library that gives you a sneak peek at some different types of documents that would need notarized. And then they are all dynamic courses that are continually being updated. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and follow along for more tips and tutorials. Thank you.